Good morning. Welcome to day 20 on the Pacific Crest Trail, or near it anyway. I'm still in Big Bear, just left the lodge. It is Tuesday, June 2nd, and I'm waiting for the free trolley to take me around the lake so I can get back to the trail. There's a spur trail I'm going to take that'll lead me to mile 277.7. Not 177.7 like I said yesterday, it's 277.7. So I just need to get around the lake and get back on that spur trail and get up to the PCT, and then I'll see how far I can go today. It's 9:16, waiting for the trolley. Good morning. Okay, I'm just waiting. I guess this is kind of a transit center. Waiting for the white bus, which is the gold line. And I just thought this bus that's sitting here waiting, the other trolley style, kind of interesting. So let's see what the white bus looks like, which is gold line. So calling a white bus the gold line. That's interesting. Okay. Howdy, howdy.
The PCT?
Yep. Let's see. I guess I'll just park my carcass here. So this is Big Bear Lake from the north side. I'm walking along the road trying to get to the trailhead. The bus dropped me off a little ways back at a roundabout because it had to turn. And it's a nice lake, man. It looks like there's a ski resort up there somewhere. It looks like ski runs. So hopefully I'll catch a ride so I don't have to walk the 2 miles to the trailhead, but if I do, that's okay. So I'm on this pedestrian bike path now, close to the road. I was trying to hitchhike with no luck. It's a nice view of the lake, and it looks like on the other side there's some kind of marina or something like that, maybe a resort complex or something. Okay, so it's 11:36 and I finally reached the base of the Cougar Crest Trail. So I have a 2¼ mile climb to the Pacific Crest Trail, but I'm going to take a little break because I've been road walking for an hour to get here from the bus drop off. Okay, so I'm ending my little break here at the base of the Cougar Crest Trail, and I did a little digging on Far Out, and it turns out that the first reliable water source northbound after I get up to the PCT, and there's nothing in between here and the PCT. It's about 10½ miles from here, and I have loaded up with 3½ liters of water, so yeah, I think that'll get me there. I mean, as long as it doesn't get too hot. So let's see how it goes. I got to make it to that water source today, and it's 11 something. So what time is it? 11:50. So that'll be a challenge considering that I'm starting right off the bat with a climb. So let's see how it goes. All right, so another thing is that this Cougar Crest Trail starts at about 6,800 feet, goes up to 7,600, I think, and some change in elevation. So that's about an 800-foot climb in 2¼ miles. So yeah, that'll be a challenge, and let's get it over with, okay? So it looks like I'm going up there. Maybe at 1.5 miles left, I think. Okay, I find this nice little shady spot with an actual bench. It's 12:30, and I'm gonna have a little snack and quick lug of water before heading on up. I think I'm about halfway done with this spur trail, and shortly it should go switchbacking up the hill in earnest. So we'll see you there. First nice view of Big Border Lake, and I'm not sure what that snow-capped mountain is in the background. I'll look on Peak Finder and maybe I can show you. Yep, there's that marina I was talking about from down at lake level. Mostly obscured, but we get a little view here. I'm gonna move in. Let's go over here and maybe I can give you a view a little more east. There we go. Here we go. Now I can see almost all the way down to the end of the lake. Okay, so I just came up from there and we are now at the junction. Junction with the PCT. And over there, oh, we got a PCT hiker. Hi. There's a nice view right over here if you want to see it. And there's Georgino again in the lake. And I'll do another Peak Finder photo too. All right, so I got here at about 2 o'clock. So it took me 2 hours to do the, what was it, 2.4 miles from the trailhead. And so, yeah, and that included a couple breaks and a lot of little pauses under trees for shade and stuff like that. So I believe that mountain that's in front of San Giorgino, let's see if I can get it in here, just to the left of this snaggle, right? Let's see if I can point it out. Right over, yeah, there it is, right there. I believe that's Sugarloaf Mountain, and I think that's like a really famous ski area. I'm not sure, but I've heard of Sugarloaf Mountain before. So anyway, this is the junction of the PCT. There's an intermittent water source that may only be a trickle or nothing in 5.6 miles. And then the next one, more reliable source, it's a river, is in 8.2 miles. So I'm down to 2 liters, so I really have to get to a water source today. I've foregone making a hot lunch. I just have been eating snacks like, payday bar and what else? I had some freeze-dried ice cream and some freeze-dried pineapple to kind of get me by here. I've been eating other little snacks on the way up. So hopefully I'll have enough energy to get to the next water source today so that I can tank up. So away we go. All right, it's a little after 4, and I'm taking a bit of a rest here at the Del Mar Mountain Road crossing. And so I've done about 3.5 miles since the junction of the Cougar Crest Trail and the PCT. Pretty tired, but now it's all downhill to the water sources. Yeah, the first one's in 2.1 miles. I only have 1.5 liters of water. A little less than that, actually. No, about 1.5 liters, come to think of it. And that should be enough, plenty to get me to the second water crossing. So, but if there is water and it's easy to get at the first water source, I think I'll pick up 1 liter just to be safe. That way I can have some lunch. I haven't really had anything since breakfast except for snacks because I'm preserving my water just for hydration. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here for, I don't know, about 15 minutes, let my legs kind of recuperate a little bit, and then I'm gonna head downhill to the water sources. The trail up to the PC was a bit rocky, but most of the PCT itself has been like this all day. It's been really nice to walk on, and like this too. Looks like I've suddenly entered a little burn zone. See those stumps there? Looks like it was a small one though, because just past this is live trees, so more scarred landscape here. Recovering, but scarred. And that whole hillside looks like it's all scrub. Well, down at towards the bottom there's trees, but there was probably a forest fire a long time ago. And then up there, oops, there we go. That looks like mining activity. Probably defunct by now, but yeah, that's definitely mining activity. Wreckage from a fire as far as you can see here. Okay, well, here's home for the night. I feel like I struck gold with this little campsite. It's the Little Bear Springs campsite, and there's like a horse corral. Behind it is a cistern with I hesitate to say water, but I'm not going to drink that because I still have a liter. Here's where my tent will be. There's a fire pit over there. I even have a picnic table. And just up that way a little ways is a pit toilet. So yeah, I feel like I'm living in the Ritz-Carlton or something. So I'll get camp set up now. Okay, here's my cowboy camp with a couple of new features. I got my new Tyvek ground sheet because the polycryro one was falling apart, getting torn. And the Nemo Tensor Elite short air pad. It was on sale at REI. I ordered it in to be shipped to where I picked it up at in Whitewater. And my goodness, it makes such a difference in comfort. I'm going to sleep well tonight, I think. So I have exactly this much water left. And thing is, the campground, this is the last campground before the next water source, the reliable one, which is 0.4 miles away. I'm getting ready to make dinner, as you can see. So I think that I can have dinner and have enough water left over to get me to that water source in the morning. I think I'll wait for breakfast though until I actually fill some bottles. So yeah, I'm gonna have some dinner. Oh, and the other thing is that I didn't go all the way to the water source tonight because the next campsite marked on far out after that is several miles distant. So this is close enough to the water. I've got some, enough to get me dinner and to get me to the water source tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. Tonight I'm having beef and onion stir fry. I haven't had this since just before Mount Laguna, I think, in that day use area that we weren't supposed to be in, but were anyway. And I remember that was pretty tasty. So I'm trying to make my appetite come back with something I really like. Let's see, I rolled in here to this campsite around 6:40. It's now about 7. I got camp set up. I'm getting my dinner ready here. Today, I'm going to switch to front view here. So today I did 8.2 PCT trail miles, plus there's about 4.5 miles of road walk and then that spur trail to get up to the PC. So it's about 12.7 miles today. I think it beats my average by a little, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do better. So I'm going to, okay, I'll give you tomorrow's goals here in a sec. Okay, so tomorrow the trail follows Holcomb Creek down. So there's a few crossings where water will be available. So I won't have to carry that much water, maybe 2 liters, which is nice. Then at 12.9 miles, it looks like that's the junction to go into Cedar Glen, where I do have a resupply box, but I don't actually need it. I've got 7 days of food, and that should be enough to get me to Wrightwood. So so when I get there, I have to make a decision. There aren't any campgrounds close before or after that junction. So I'm probably there is camping near there, near the junction, I think. Or I might have to go into town and stay in a campground there or something. I'm not sure. So we'll see when I get there. But, oh, these bugs. Yeah, so that's 12.9 miles away. So that's my goal for tomorrow, is just get there. That's my goal for tomorrow. Just get there and then decide what to do at that point. Thank goodness it's kind of downhill mostly, and actually the grade has been nice today. Once I climbed up that rocky spur trail to get to the PCT, there was some ups and for a couple miles, ups with some downs, and then it was pretty much all down. But the grade was very gentle, so I didn't thrash my joints too bad on the down, and I didn't huff and puff too hard on the ups, on the climbs. So that was nice. So that wraps up day 20. I believe it's, yeah, June 2nd, 2026, and I'll see you tomorrow.